My name is Cheryl Moss. I'm the owner and director of A Mother's Touch Center for Child Development in Sharon, PA. We are a group daycare here, and I love every minute of it.
My name is Debbie Marino, and I'm a nurse and a child care health consultant. I do technical assistance for the Northwest Regional Key, and I'm also a big advocate for Excels.
We here have always tried to provide good nutrition, but in just looking at the self-assessment, it just showed ways of improving what you're already doing and making it better for the child and for everybody involved. Well, with preparing vegetables and all, we have gone more towards roasting them. We have gone towards, for the last 2 years, we've established a garden, and the kids have been involved from the very beginning to the gardening, from the planting of it, from the putting the soil down, to the planting of it, and to the picking the vegetables. And we have been eating out of our garden during the summer. We're able to do that. And they have really enjoyed. Some of the things they picked weren't ready, but you know, that's kids. You know, it's still a treat to see them involved in the gardening. And some of the things were ready that they did pick. We have eaten more, I would say, fresh fruits and vegetables. We have cut down on our juice. Matter of fact, they may get one glass of juice a week. For the most part, the rest of it is of, fruits and vegetables. And when we don't use fresh fruits, we try to use frozen.
Well, I saw him take very simple materials and turn it into really fun activities for different children of different ages. And what I like is that the fact that I think a lot of people don't understand that you can take very simple things like he did inside, when the weather's bad outside. So he had some hoops and some cones, and he turned it into amazing activities. And not everyone understands that. Sometimes people tend to think that everything has to be really complicated and it really doesn't have to be.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to take it and we're going to clap them together. Alright? And we're going to clap them together, and we want to make as much noise as we possibly can. Okay? Now here's the deal. But before we do this, and when I put my hands in the air, everyone's going to have to stop and freeze. Okay? We're going to see who can follow directions. Ready? Ooh, good. Freeze.
That was an eye-opener, okay? So you can expand from there. One of those things that, okay, that'll work. So now let's try it. Let's try, he did it on the back, crawling on the back with the beans. Let's try, do it with them on the belly maybe, or different other things like that. It gave them ideas for indoor activities when they're not able to go out. And it was a blast. The kids had a blast. And yes, we brought them back home, and 100% that. Everybody rested, within 10 to 15 minutes after their nap, it was a peaceful nap, because they exerted a lot of energy, but yet they were not wowed. Okay, it was almost like they were able to control themselves or handle themselves in the environment that they were in and the activities they did. They exerted the energy in that activity. And then the other thing with that, and it's been proven, that when you do or learn a new physical activity, when you go back academically to doing something, your brain is more open. Okay, so all those activities and things that he did, and now they're, doing a lesson, their brains are open because there were new activities that they learned how to do, and and it's helping all the way around. So it's, it's a well-balanced, having physical activity is definitely creates well balance in the child. And that's why I am so much for good nutrition, serving them something that is definitely wholesome in nutrition, because they got to, they have to go all day. They're here and they need that, and we need that to help balance their attitudes and their temperaments, and so that they'll be compliant and enjoy themselves.
Toss them out there. See if you can get them inside the circle. Toss them out. Ooh, that was a good throw. Toss them out there. Whoa, nice throw. Nice strong throw.
It made it easier, okay? Because honestly, I felt my policy was good. I didn't take into consideration going through, as Debbie showed me, through each component of that book, the fruits and vegetables and the physical and all of that. I had not even considered that going through this book. And when how Debbie brought it in and broke it down to me, and we were able to fit different things from that book right into my policy that would work for this daycare.
I think when we sat down, she already had policies, and all we did was take a look at them, and like she said, we expanded them. Or we said, well, you already do this. Let's put it in the handbook. Put it in the parent handbook so that they're aware that you actually do these awesome things.
We do have people out there to help us. There's a support system for us, as well as we're a support system for the parents and children. And to use those resources, and it's not a negative thing, to use, to seek, a health advocate, or, the infant toddler advocate, or social emotional, use them. Because they're there to help you and to help your daycare, your facility become better quality. It allowed me to see, and that's something that I wouldn't have looked at in a while. I've got a parent policy, okay? It says I serve healthy, nutritious meals, okay? And I was going to leave it at that, okay? So Debbie coming in and shedding more light on it and giving me an understanding, it helped, and then it helped to improve my policy.